How is it going, guys? It's your boy Natsumika on today's video. It's been a long time I'm feeling like since I've done the Call of Duty video. I stopped watching a bit of Call of Duty and all that stuff like that because I was getting like mad at Vanguard pretty much. But for me right now, I restarted playing it a little bit. I restarted watching back Call of Duty League. So for me, I'm sorry. And it's getting mixy a little bit up there. So for me, it's like really important to like come back, make some back. For me, like my channel is based on FPS, so for me, and COD is part of like where my gaming. I spend most of the time of my gaming when I was like a teenager. So that's pretty much it. So this tier list is gonna be a tier list after Major 4, coming to Champs in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks it's gonna be Champs. So I hope my pool is gonna be like right. But for me, the stand ain't gonna be like that. You have the favorites, where I think it speaks for himself, like the teams were favorite to win it. You have the potential teams that need to put a little bit of work, but they're close to be up there. You have the hard worker, where I'm feeling like the hard worker is the people where they need like to really put a lot of working in the game to be like in the favorite. And happy to be here. It's gonna be a team where I'm really gonna put it, Boston Breach, a team where they're just happy to be here. Like I don't see Boston Breach doing a lot of stuff. I'll be honest. Uh, I'm sorry. I misclicked my thing. I don't see them beating pretty much any team in this. Maybe NYSL, but I don't think they're gonna come across NYSL. Um, for me, they really need to put like they need to have the perfect run. They need to have the ready route a little bit on the game. They don't have like that superstar player on their team. They have like Methods, who's like a good like medium range player, good player. You have Vivid, where same thing as a sub. You have TJLE, same thing as Methods. And you have Nero, where it's like same thing pretty much at them. I'm just not feeling. I'm not in any universe right now, any world. I'm not seeing them winning like champs. Um, I'm never saying never because, well, I just said never, but for me they still have their chances, but I don't think like they're gonna get like those chances to win it. And they just need like the lacking everything, and I'm feeling like it's gonna hurt them a lot. Coming up next, hard worker, three team I will put there. It's Lauderdale Ravens, Seattle Surge, and NYSL. The reason why I'm putting them there, starting up with Lauderdale Ravens, I don't really know what happened to them. They were really elite team online, but feeling like when they come to land, they're just trumble, just fall apart. They're really like I'm feeling liking of like confidence and land. They have a really young team to be honest. With Gizmo, Afro, uh, I think it's Nasty and Zero, and they're really like super young. So they, except for Zero, so they really need to like refocus on. I'm really sorry, bro. It's I just hate before doing this video. That's my first mistake. I should have not eat. I knew it, but it's okay. I'm still chilling. But yeah, so for me, they need to rework on their map pool. They need to rework a little bit on their base, even if they have a good base. They need to rework on the strategies. But that's pretty much it for me. Like they really need to re-put the hard work to be there, and that's it. Same thing as Seattle Surge. Seattle Surge win Major 3, go Major 4, lose to LAG, where not even making the champs, and lose in loser bracket where they're just finishing 12. They finished 12 out of 12 team, which means they finished last. What happened there, Seattle Surge? I don't really know, but hey, sometimes thing happen, but I'm just feeling like they're too much inconsistent to have like a good chance to win. They really need to put the hard work. If I can see them like at their major three like state, they have a good chance to be favorite. But are they gonna come across that? I think team's gonna be ready for them. So I don't really know, but we'll see. Like thing can happen, everything can happen, and yeah, they really have a good bow cage. With bow cage is a map on Call of Duty, but I mean, if you're watching this video and you never like, oh, I never know Call of Duty, could probably happen, but I'm like, oh, maybe he's trying to learn, so I'd really rather to say that to people. I'm sorry if you already know Call of Duty, it sounds like stupid. Um, and yeah, they have a good pace too. They have maybe one of the best rookie of the year in Pred. Their team is young too, but accuracy has been around the block for a long time, so I'm not stressed for them. I just think they need to find a way that we're playing in Major 3 in champs, and they're gonna be favorite. NYSL for me, another team where how can I say this? We've seen a lot of great team last major, but is it gonna come back in champs? And my answer is probably no. The only reason why is I'm feeling now team's gonna be ready for them. They know what Hydra can bring to the table. They know what Krim is capable. They know now Kismet and Pollux what they can bring to this team. So I'm just feeling like, and this team were supposed to be there when they started Major 4, and they end up in the 8th seed. They're gonna play against Atlanta FaZe, who's gonna be a hard shit thing, but I just don't see them doing like a good, like to go to grand final like they did to Major 4 against LET. Like team's gonna be ready. It's like sports. When you come across a team where they're good, and let's say, for example, 2 weeks after you come to the same team, you're playing the same team, you know like what to expect now because you know like this team is like very good. So you know a little bit how they play, what their points and all the stuff like that. And the same thing with Lao people in NYSL. They know they were having the good run because they were needed to go with champs, but now teams are not gonna make any favor for them. And that's pretty much what I need to say. They have insane bow cage who they show against Heli Thieves. They show that their bow cages are insane, but I'm feeling like they need to expand their map pools and all the stuff like that. And I think they still have chance to win it. Like I'm not, they have better change at Breach, like a lot of better change at Breach, but I'm just feeling they're still lacking a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. At the potential, I'll put Optic Texas and Doro to Ultra. The only reason why I'm putting Optic Texas up there, not favorite, sorry, is because I'm feeling they're too much inconsistent recently. Their pace is struggling. I'm playing Shotzi's like super pace, and the rest of the team are like low pace. So I'm feeling like it's really struggling like a squad to do like something good, but they're still working on it. I'm pretty sure they're working in like their training, they're doing scrim and all this stuff like that to find like a good middle ground of it. But for me, it's just like something. It's hard, and it's gonna be hard for them. But I'm seeing them being a top 14 at least. I'm just feeling like they can beat those teams. They have a good chance at Ultra, but I don't think they could win against LA and the LaFace. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. They have one of the best sub player of all time in Scump. Scump, I've seen a lot of Call of Duty. I've seen a lot of like situation where he wasn't. So we'll see how they handle this next situation. Toronto Ultra. Same thing as a little bit. Well, not the same thing. Dumb. Sorry, I forget about something. Toro to Ultra for me, they're really good in a good place still. Same team as Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. For me, what made me there, they have potential not favorite is I'm feeling like they're still lacking a little bit of like superstar power. If you take an example of like Optic Texas, where they have Scum, Dashi, Shotzi, and Hilly, four superstar in the same team pretty much. Uh, so for me, it's like really lacking. I'm feeling like they need to rework on some strategy, map pools. They really had like they lost to elite teams uh, in the second round, major four. So they really need to rework on those things. But they're really good. They have a good teamwork. Like their synergy, I would say like that. They're really good together. So I'm really gonna be impressed if they're like losing like uh, first round and lose like first loser bracket. They could probably lose first round because I'm playing Arctic Texas, but I'm not seeing them losing like first loser bracket. I would say. Um, and to finish up, I'm trying to not make it too long too. I'm sorry if I'm going like super pace. I'm not talking about too much like the player. Ultra had Cami, Benz, Insight, and Kleenex. Uh, for well, Cami and Benz, I think they've been around the block a couple of years now. Insight and Kleenex too. Well, we'll see. But I think they just need like to refine a way. That's all. Uh, for my favorites, it's maybe a shocker, LA Thieves, and the non-shocker, Antler the Face. Let's start with the non-shocker for me. I think it's more easier. Like, if you don't have Antler the Face at favorite, like, what are you doing? I know they lost their two series against LA Thieves. They finished third last major, but they finished second in every other major they play. Um, I don't know what to say more. Like, it's Atlanta Phase. If you don't really know Atlanta Phase, you never watch Call of Duty. Atlanta Phase is one of the next dynasty of this Call of Duty. They won champs last season on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Their team is composed of RCD, Simp, Cilium, and Abizi. Abizi, one of the most face-based sub-player. They are one of the best player in the game in Cilium, in my opinion. RCDs struggle a little bit recently, but still RCDs. I think is good. And you have Simp, where is one of the most like complete player in my opinion, where you can snipe, sub, AR, you can do hull. So I'm just saying that like they just need to find a little bit more pace, find a little bit more of like everything going around, and I think they're gonna be on the good and same page at some point. You know, they just need to refine their good old like form of how they were competing in the Cold War and try to find it in Vanguard, and they could easily win. And for my shocker, alien thieves. Only now I'm gonna see. Oh, they're supposed to be hard worker up there, down there. I'm like, no. The only reason is right now they're red hot. Like they're hotter than the hot pepper, and they're hotter than the hot sauce. They're really like on the hot seat in the term of they're gonna try to stomp people. And if I'm an like enemy team playing against other team, I'm trying to like make them lose as fast as possible. The only reason why is because they're really hot, and if they start winning back, it's gonna be hard for them to be stopped. And try to stop a winning team like that, it's something it's really not easy to do. And I'm just saying this like that. Good luck, really good luck to try to stop them. Um, this team is composed of Kenny, Envoy, Drezza, and Octane. Kenny for me was since a role swap. They made a role swap, I think, after Major 3. He's being really insane on that sub player now, and he's like really face spacer. I think he was like he's now his good position where he was not in like the beginning of like this year where he was on the air flex. I know I know like he can do it, but I don't think he was at the right position. And Dreza is not really that super speedy. Uh, submachine gun player. I would say that he's like good with the subs when that speed god with it. So that was really hard for like both of them, and they made a switch, and now it's working. So it's really nice. Their map pool is very insane. I just think they need to work on that bow cage we saw against Senwesa where they get shit on. The Berlin is perfect. Gavudu is really good. Desert Siege, if they're getting a Desert Siege, I think they need to like put a little bit of work on it just to like feel it. But like the percentage chance, except if they make the grand final, to see Desert Siege is like very low. But still, there's still chance. Tuscan, they did good. I think they still need to work on and strategize on it a little bit to make it perfect. But all of that, I just think they have a good, well-around team. They have a good pace, a good chemistry too. So everything gonna come for them, and it's one of my favorite team. I will say that. I'm not trying to be BS. I know people gonna say, "Oh, LA teams, you like them? You're BS." No, but I saw them. They had potential since the beginning of the year with their roster. How they played, they just got unlucky. They were not in the right position. They were not in the right. I would say they didn't have the right AR, right sub player in the right position. So now they made the fix. I think they're going to be really good now, and let's hope that now we're hot on the major four. Let's hope now they're hot in the major in the champs. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's it for me today. Like always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That was my Call of Duty tier list. Um, Share it to a friend. Well, I'm not begging, but please, like, I'm trying to make it a dream. I'm trying to make that. I always like it, video games, and for me, like, I'm trying to make it as a dream work, if it's possible. But I'm out there first of all to chill, and like for me, people need to come to chill and have fun, and that's my point. I'm not trying to be a sweaty. I think there's enough YouTuber where sweaty. There are enough YouTuber who are fun, but I think I'm more fun than sweaty, even if I'm not that bad at video games, but I'm not like the greatest of all. And for me, it's just important that people, when they come to my stream, if they had a hard day, they're just like, oh, you know what? I had fun. I had fun today. I watched like Natsumika video and I had a good experience. I had some fun. And don't worry, guys. I know there's not some gameplay right now. Gameplay is gonna come back. Don't be scared about it. I'm just trying to find the time, new work, new stuff like that. There's some things I'm working in my personal life too, where I'm trying to fix. So everything is gonna come across. I'm trying to upload more too. So that's pretty much it. Uh, like always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get more subscribers. So if you know some people could be interested in my type of video, show that to them. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.